Hello again, and thanks for joining us on our channel. In today's video, we're continuing to explore the heartbreaking stories of famous individuals who grappled with alcohol addiction and, in the most tragic of cases, died as a result. This is part 2 of our series on the 10 worst celebrity alcoholics who sadly drank themselves to death. If you find this content informative, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share the video with your friends and family to help bring light to the destructive nature of alcohol abuse. Number 10. Veronica Lake, born on November 14th, 1922, was an iconic American actress of the 1940s, known for her peekaboo hairstyle and roles in film noirs such as This Gun for Hire and The Blue Dahlia. Her success in Hollywood was marred by personal struggles, including a difficult childhood and later issues with mental health and alcohol abuse. Lake's personal life was tumultuous. She married 4 times and had several children, but her relationships were often strained. Her career began to decline in the late 1940s, partly due to her reputation for being difficult to work with and the diminishing popularity of her signature style. As her career faded, she turned to alcohol, which exacerbated her struggles and led to financial ruin. In the 1960s, Lake was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and her alcohol dependency continued to worsen. She spent time in and out of hospitals and was largely forgotten by the public. Her health deteriorated significantly, and she eventually died on July 7th, 1973, from hepatitis and acute kidney injury, complications related to her long-term alcohol abuse. Her tragic end was a stark contrast to her once glamorous life in Hollywood. Number 9. Richard Burton, born in 1925 in Wales, was a renowned actor, famous for his powerful voice and captivating presence on the big screen. Burton was one of the most prominent actors of his time, delivering unforgettable performances in films such as Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Cleopatra, and The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. His magnetic, larger-than-life persona on screen was a reflection of the turmoil in his personal life. Burton's personal life was defined by his tumultuous, highly publicized marriages to actress Elizabeth Taylor. Their relationship was notoriously passionate and tumultuous, fueled by Burton's struggle with alcoholism. The two were married and divorced twice, and their on-again, off-again relationship was legendary for its drama. Burton's alcohol problem was severe, consuming large quantities daily, which affected both his health and career. This pattern of excessive drinking took a significant toll on his physical and mental well-being. Burton's health deteriorated in the 1970s due to years of excessive alcohol consumption and smoking. He suffered from various health issues, including cirrhosis of the liver, and experienced chronic pain. On August 5th, 1984, Burton died of a cerebral hemorrhage at the age of 58, largely attributed to the cumulative effects of his alcohol abuse. His body, weakened by years of substance abuse, could not withstand the prolonged effects of his addiction. Number 8. Gerry Rafferty, born in Scotland in 1947, was a singer-songwriter renowned for his unique voice and his ability to write memorable yet contemplative songs. He is perhaps most famous for his hit singles Baker Street and Stuck in the Middle with You as part of the band Stealers Wheel. Rafferty's music career was characterized by his ability to connect with a broad audience through his introspective lyrics. Rafferty's personal life was challenging, particularly in his struggle with alcohol. He grew up in a working-class family, and his father's own alcoholism likely had an influence on Rafferty's later battles with addiction. Despite his professional success, Rafferty was uncomfortable with the public spotlight and often retreated from public life. He turned to alcohol as a means of coping with the pressures of fame, a pattern that would have serious consequences for his health. As his career progressed, Rafferty's alcohol dependency grew worse, affecting his health and his relationships. He became increasingly reclusive, and his addiction led to physical and mental health issues. In his later years, Rafferty suffered from liver problems as a result of his heavy drinking. Jerry Rafferty passed away on January 4th, 2011, at the age of 63 due to liver failure, a direct consequence of his long-term alcohol abuse. His tragic passing highlighted the devastating impact of his struggle with addiction, which ultimately overshadowed his musical accomplishments. Number 7. Keith Moon, born in 1946, was the legendary drummer for the British rock band The Who, known for his frenetic drumming style and equally wild lifestyle. Moon's drumming was an integral part of The Who's signature sound, driving hits such as My Generation and Won't Get Fooled Again. However, his personal life was just as notorious as his musical genius. Moon was notorious for his destructive behaviour, both on and off the stage. He was known for smashing his drum kits during performances and engaging in wild antics, including throwing televisions out of hotel windows. Moon's personal life was marred by substance abuse, particularly his heavy use of alcohol. His excessive drinking became a central part of his persona, earning him the nickname Moon the Loon. Moon's battle with alcohol addiction was severe, leading to erratic behaviour and health issues. Despite several attempts to curb his drinking, he struggled to maintain sobriety. His addiction took a toll on his relationships, particularly with his bandmates, who were often at odds with his unpredictable behaviour. On September 7th, 1978, at the age of 32, Keith Moon died from an overdose of heminevrin, a medication prescribed to combat his alcohol withdrawal symptoms. The combination of heavy drinking and the sedative effects of the medication proved fatal. Moon's death was a tragic end to a life lived at full throttle, his alcohol-fueled excesses ultimately contributing to his premature demise. Number 6. Oliver Reed, born in 1938, was a British actor renowned for his intense presence on screen and memorable roles in films such as Oliver, Women in Love, and Gladiator. Known for his rugged masculinity and charismatic performances, Reed was one of the most prominent actors of his generation. Reed's personal life was as dramatic as his on-screen roles. He was infamous for his heavy drinking and wild antics, which often overshadowed his acting career. Known for his love of alcohol, Reed became a notorious figure in the British media, regularly making headlines for his drunken behaviour. His larger-than-life personality and love of partying became legendary, cementing his reputation as one of Hollywood's most hard-living stars. Despite his success, Reed's alcoholism took a toll on his health and personal life. His drinking led to erratic behaviour, strained relationships, and numerous public incidents. Reed was known for consuming large quantities of alcohol, and his drinking habits became increasingly problematic as he aged. On May 2nd, 1999, while filming Gladiator in Valletta, Malta, Reed died suddenly from a heart attack at the age of 61. His death occurred after a marathon drinking session at a local bar where he reportedly consumed large amounts of alcohol and engaged in arm wrestling contests. The combination of his years of heavy drinking and the stress of his lifestyle contributed to his fatal heart attack. Number 5. Barbara Payton, born in 1927, was an American actress who enjoyed a brief period of success in Hollywood during the early 1950s. She starred in films like Kiss Tomorrow Goodbye and Trapped, where her beauty and talent initially promised a bright future. However, Payton's life quickly spiraled out of control due to a series of personal and professional missteps. Payton's personal life was marked by scandal and turmoil. She was involved in highly publicised relationships, most notably with actors Tom Neal and Franchot Tone, which led to a violent altercation between the two men. This incident damaged her reputation and her career. As her Hollywood prospects declined, Payton turned to alcohol and drugs as a way of coping with her diminishing success. Her addiction problems compounded her struggles, leading her further down a path of self-destruction. Her addiction to alcohol worsened over the years, leading to a life of poverty and degradation. Payton's once glamorous life gave way to alcoholism, arrests, and time spent in jail. Despite her attempts to revive her career, she could not break free from the destructive cycle of addiction. Barbara Payton died on May 8, 1967, at the age of 39, due to heart and liver failure, exacerbated by years of heavy drinking. Her death marked the tragic end of a life filled with unrealized potential and a struggle with alcoholism that she was unable to defeat. Payton's story serves as a cautionary tale of the dangers of Hollywood fame and the destructive nature of addiction. Number 4. Jimi Hendrix, born in 1942, was an American guitarist, singer, and songwriter who revolutionized rock music with his distinctive playing style and electrifying performances. Hits such as Purple Haze, The Wind Cries Mary, and his iconic rendition of The Star-Spangled Banner at Woodstock cemented his legacy as one of the greatest guitarists of all time. Despite his immense talent and success, Hendrix's personal life was troubled. He struggled with the pressures of fame and often turned to drugs and alcohol to cope. Known for his experimentation with various substances, Hendrix's lifestyle was fast-paced and chaotic, which took a toll on his health. Hendrix's death on September 18, 1970, at the age of 27, remains one of rock's most enduring mysteries. He was found unresponsive in a London apartment, having asphyxiated on his own vomit after taking an overdose of barbiturates. While alcohol was present in his system, it was the combination of sleeping pills and alcohol that led to his tragic death. The exact circumstances surrounding his final hours remain unclear, but his death is often seen as a result of the dangerous lifestyle he led. Number 3. Billie Holiday, born in 1915, was an influential American jazz singer known for her distinctive voice and emotional depth. With classics such as Strange Fruit, God Bless the Child, and Lady Sings the Blues, Holiday had a profound impact on jazz and blues music. Her deeply expressive style and ability to convey raw emotion through song earned her a lasting legacy. Holiday's personal life was marked by significant struggles. She faced a challenging upbringing in poverty and endured repeated abuse and hardship. Her troubles were exacerbated by a long-term struggle with alcohol and drug addiction. Holiday's dependency on substances began in her early career and became a severe issue, affecting both her health and her professional life. Her health deteriorated rapidly due to her addiction. Holliday was arrested multiple times on drug charges, which only added to her difficulties. On July 17, 1959, at the age of 44, she died from complications of cirrhosis of the liver. Her liver damage was primarily the result of years of alcohol abuse, compounded by drug addiction. Holliday's decline was a tragic end to a career filled with both brilliance and personal turmoil, reflecting the harsh impact of her lifelong struggles with addiction. Number 2, Lester Young, born in 1909, was a renowned American jazz saxophonist celebrated for his smooth lyrical style that significantly influenced the development of modern jazz. Known for his work with the Count Basie Orchestra and his innovative approach to the tenor saxophone, Young's contributions to jazz are highly regarded. Young's personal life was marked by hardship and instability. He grew up in a musical family but faced financial difficulties and periods of homelessness during his early years. Despite these challenges, he gained prominence in the jazz world through his unique sound and collaborations with other jazz greats. Young's health problems, particularly related to alcohol, played a significant role in his later life and career. His drinking became increasingly problematic, leading to physical and mental health issues. By the 1950s, Young's alcohol abuse had worsened, affecting his ability to perform and his overall well-being. Lester Young died on March 15, 1959, at the age of 49 from complications related to tuberculosis and liver disease. His liver disease was primarily due to his prolonged alcohol abuse. Despite his considerable talent and influence, Young's life was marked by personal struggles and health issues, a reflection of the tragic intersection of his creative brilliance and his battles with addiction. However, his legacy lives on through his significant contributions to jazz music. Number 1, Hank Williams, born in 1923, was a pioneering American country music singer and songwriter known for his powerful voice and emotionally resonant songs. Hits such as Your Cheating Heart, Hey Good Lookin', and I Saw the Light solidified his status as a foundational figure in country music. Williams's personal life was fraught with difficulties. He grew up in poverty and faced numerous challenges, including a strained relationship with his family and health issues. His life was marked by struggles with alcoholism and prescription drug addiction, which significantly impacted his career and personal well-being. Williams's alcoholism was a major factor in his decline. His heavy drinking led to erratic behavior, health problems, and strained relationships with his band and family. In the final years of his life, his addiction worsened, affecting his ability to perform and manage his health. On January 1st, 1953, at the age of 29, Hank Williams died of heart failure in the backseat of his car while travelling to a New Year's Eve performance. The heart failure was attributed to his chronic alcoholism and the combination of prescription medications he was using to manage pain and addiction. Williams's untimely death was a tragic end to a career that had a profound influence on country music, leaving a lasting legacy despite his personal struggles. Thank you all for tuning in and watching our content today. Your support means the world to us and keeps us motivated to bring you the best. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. We appreciate each and every one of you and look forward to sharing more with you soon. Have a great day.